Hello, everyone. I'm Brendan.
I'm Sam.
And welcome to Our Life in Horror.
We're doing a He Made Me Watch.
Yeah.
Finally, guys. We finally are back to the segment. Hopefully we won't be too far along to the next episode after this.
I'd like to do minimum once a month.
Okay.
We were trying to do one for each every month, but Sam also likes to put off the movies that I choose. So you'll be getting a She Made Me Watch within the next week. So
okay, but once a month is realistic for us. If we start with that rule, then it's like, okay, December we get to do the She Made Me Watch, and then January I'm forced to do the He Made Me Watch. That was one point. Mm-hmm. We got this, guys. What did you make me watch?
I made you watch 1999's The Mummy.
There is an ancient legend of a place known as the City of the Dead.
We call it the doorway to hell.
Where the earliest pharaohs were said to have hidden the wealth of Egypt.
Why did you make me watch this?
Because this movie is such a classic. It's like one of the best adventure movies of all time. This is the next best thing we got to an Indiana Jones movie, in my opinion. I know, like, I don't know if have you seen the Indiana Jones movies?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so like, compared to like what we've gotten for like later Indiana Jones movies, like The Curse of the Crystal Skull and The Dial of Destiny or whatever, I still think that this is like a soft Indiana Jones reboot that was perfect in every aspect.
Okay. So my history with this movie is it was on at my babysitter's when I was a kid, and the beetle scene terrified me. Where it goes into the guy's body and you see it going up his stomach. Yeah, scarred me as a kid. So I think that's part of the reason you made me watch it too.
Yeah, absolutely. Because did you finish that movie back then, or was this your first full watch through?
I think it's my first full watch because I think I saw, like, at my babysitter's there was a bunch of kids, and I remember the kids watching it, and mostly the guys, I think, and that scene came on and I didn't want to watch it anymore.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think I would have, if that scene scared me, I bet you some of the other scenes would have, and I don't remember those.
Okay.
So I'm thinking I did not do a full watch of this.
Okay.
Because it was spooky.
Yeah. So like I remember watching this movie as a kid, and like I found it on VHS tape and I threw it in the VHS player, and it starts like halfway through the movie.
Oh.
So then I just watched the whole movie. I'm like, that was awesome. So then I like rewound it and I like rewatched the whole thing. I'm like, where was all this in the last time I watched it? You know, because like 1999, I was too young to process any of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is a whole new movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Magic tape.
Yeah.
I did watch the Indiana Jones movies at my friend's house growing up. I don't really remember them, but it's funny because when we were watching this, I was like, this feels really like Indiana Jones, but I just don't really remember those movies too well. Those ones scared me too when I was little.
Yeah, the second one leans real heavy into some good horror aspects, but it's just not everybody's got a soft spot for the Temple of Doom, but I don't.
Okay.
The Temple of Doom is not my favorite movie of that franchise.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll just talk about it.
Yeah, do we want to get into some
facts, I guess?
Yeah. I mean, this movie is like what, 20 something years old?
It's 2025 right now, so 26 years old.
Yeah.
An archaeological dig in the ancient city of
Hamunaptra.
An American serving in the French Foreign Legion accidentally awakens a mummy who begins to wreak havoc as he searches for the reincarnation of his long-lost love. Director Stephen Sommers, and stars Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, John Hannah. Okay, get some more people on here. Arnold Vosloo.
Kevin J. Connor. And Odie Fear? Fear? I don't know how to say his name.
Fair?
Yeah. Dude's a fucking stud. Everybody's a stud in this movie.
Oded Fair is a stud?
Yeah.
Who was he?
He was he was like the leader of the Magi. He was the one that was all in his black robes and stuff.
I don't really remember. Brendan Fraser's a cutie.
in this movie. This is
Yeah.
like peak like sexy Brendan Fraser,
Yeah.
in my personal opinion. I'm not a big fan of like his comedy works like from beforehand, like Encino Man, or I can't even name off any of the other movies he did, but like this was like me getting into Brendan Fraser
Okay.
because like dude's a hunk in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rachel Weisz is one of the most beautiful people I've ever seen. Arnold Vosloo, I thought when we saw the back of him, I was like, is that Billy Zane?
Yeah,
They turned around. I'm like, nope. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I actually enjoyed it. I enjoyed the watch. Yeah.
Yes.
You get another one.
I mean, the smart thing they did with this movie is instead of making an Indiana Jones type character who's like he's smart and strong and like adventure, like curious or whatever, they split the Indiana Jones personality into 2 points. So like both sides of Indiana Jones are represented between Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser being the action-heavy adventure guy, and Rachel Weisz being the book nerd, knows everything about
Evelyn and O'Connell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved Evelyn's character. She's super smart, super stubborn, and so is he. They're both super stubborn, so their banter together is really funny.
I thought I was really hoping that was what was going to sell you on this movie.
It
was
did.
their relationship.
If they didn't have that relationship in this movie with their banter and everything, this movie probably would have been a dud for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wouldn't have been my thing.
Yeah, and that's fair because I know you don't like action, and it's fairly action heavy.
I do like the whole like the setting. I like that they're like looking for treasure and all that stuff. I really dig that. It's all gold and pretty, and yeah, I like that.
Okay. What do you think about Jonathan, the sidekick brother, as well as Benji, one of the henchmen to the villain? I guess they're both kind of henchmen, but one's to the protagonist, one's to the antagonist.
Yeah, he's funny.
Which one?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who the other one is now.
Benji's like the one that's like the
Helping the bad guy.
yeah.
I didn't like him.
Yeah, he's slimy in this movie.
Yeah. He's got this like marker-looking mustache.
Yeah.
It's like a Sharpie marker. Yeah, wasn't big on him.
All right. I guess we'll move on to what you thought about Imhotep.
Yeah, I think he's a good villain. He's a villain. I like his motive.
Yep.
Because it starts off with a love story, which I like. Kind of reminded me of we were just watching Dracula with the beginning of that movie.
Yeah.
So I do not remember there being Titty in this movie.
Titty?
Yeah, in the beginning, his lover. She walks around pretty scandalous.
Oh, yeah.
And then the dad comes in, and I thought it was her man.
Yeah.
I was like, "You coming to get his bitch?"
Yeah.
You're like, "That's her dad." I'm like, she dresses like that in front of her dad.
Yeah. Well, it's all paint, right? It's
No,
body paint.
yeah, there's no nips or anything.
Everybody's basically painted gold in Egypt.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that it starts off with like a tragic love story, forbidden love. I love forbidden love.
Yeah, so basically you were asking me about like the comparisons to the original one from the 50s or whenever the original one came out, and I was like, there's not that much other than like the mummy is still Imhotep and he's still trying to bring back his lost love.
Oh, okay.
Is also still within that aspect.
Okay.
But that's pretty much it. I think that this was like the smartest way for them to remake this movie. Also, the score is fantastic in this movie. I'm surprised that it hasn't gotten a waxwork vinyl release or some kind of custom release because it's so good.
Yeah, the Beatles are creepy still.
Yeah,
The idea of them when they go into his shoe and then go into him. Gross.
that's another thing that holds up for the most part fairly well. It is still pretty choppy in most sequences in the movie is the CGI effects. And we watched it on 4K, so this was my first watch on 4K, and I don't know when was the last time I watched this movie, but there were scenes in this movie that I didn't even know were CGI until watching the 4K, and I'm like, oh, well, that was CGI. I never even knew that. I'm like, oh, that still looks good. Like there's some still really wonky moments, of course, but from 1999, this movie looks pretty good. One of the issues I do have with the 4K and how we watched it is some of the during like the opening sequences, and it's hard because everything's kind of like having it 4K, all the colors supposed to be brought out really good, right? So some of the sequences are a little blown out.
Okay.
Like there's just too much light, but like they're shooting in the desert and everything's sand, so it's I can imagine trying to restore that would be incredibly difficult. Do you have any favorite sequences from the movie?
I really like the whole her saving him from being hung. And like when he kisses her because he knows he's gonna die anyway, so he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna kiss this girl.
Yeah.
She's hot."
You know, he was actually hung.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a malfunction in the stunts, and he was actually hanging.
So he could have died?
Mhm.
That's scary.
Brendan Fraser took an incredible amount of damage through these Mummy movies.
Yeah, I don't know. I just liked every scene where they were together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say, like, would this hold up as a scary movie? Because I do think that actually watching it this time, I thought there were more horror elements than what I remembered.
I don't know. Like for a kid, definitely. I don't know if I was gonna say human, an adult. Kids aren't human yet. I don't know if an adult would necessarily get scared of this. I'd have to ask a non-horror fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like you got the aspects of like the scarabs going in people, you get eyes and tongues ripped out. Not that you see it, but you see the after effect. You also got
the guy that loses his eyes. I kept calling him Dexter. He looks just like Dexter.
Yeah, I know.
Nerdy Dexter.
Just so weird because I don't think he looks like Michael C. Hall at all. But you see it, I don't. But that's funny. What were we talking about? Horror aspects?
Yeah.
Just like, the Mummy looks really creepy.
Yeah, there's definitely horror elements to it. It's very ghostly at times. The way he transforms and stuff.
Yep.
And all the skeletons and whatever.
Okay.
Like, you could make a haunted house out of this.
I think there's a ride. There used to be a ride for this movie.
Yeah. I was going to say, if you could make a haunted house out of it, then it's got horror elements for sure.
Okay.
So.
All right. Do you got anything else you want to talk about with the film?
Not really. I think I've covered everything. I just like them discovering all the treasure too. Oh, the Book of the Dead.
Oh, the Book of the Dead.
Watching it, I was like, clearly she hasn't watched Evil Dead. You're like, this takes place in the 20s. I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah, the Evil Dead is yet to come out. In fact, the Universal Monsters haven't even come out yet.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Okay. So, before you give your rating on this film, would you be interested in watching any sequels?
For a human to watch?
That's it. I was just curious because like Evelyn and Rick and Jonathan are the center point of all three films. So I was wondering if it's not Rachel Weisz in the third film. That is another actress, but
the fuck?
Yeah, there's I believe there's
not watching that.
I believe there's some pay discrepancies. But yeah, I was just curious if you would venture out on your own and watch any of the sequels.
Potentially the second one. You just wrote the third one off for me.
Yeah, the third one's not great anyways. Okay. I haven't seen it in a long time though. I'd like to give it maybe another check and kind of just see how it holds up.
Okay.
All right, so let's hear your final thoughts and ratings.
My rating, I'm actually going to change it. I gave it a 3.5 on Letterboxd. I think I'm going to give it a 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I did enjoy it. It's not something I'm going to go out of my way to watch often or anything. If you had it on, I wouldn't hate being on the couch watching it while on my phone a little bit. But I did really enjoy the watch when we watched it. So I'll give it a 4.
Is this the highest rated He Made Me Watch yet?
I don't know.
I think it might be. I don't think you gave an American Werewolf in London that high of a score.
No, I don't think I would have.
And you gave Terminator 1 star. So I think this is the highest rated She Made Me Watch yet to date. I'm fucking slowly winning, guys.
Can't wait to show you my next movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's going to be rated very high.
I'm excited to see it anyways.
What do you rate this? So
this movie is near and dear to my heart. It's an incredible Hollywood blockbuster from when I was growing up. I had the VHS. I had multiple DVD trilogies of this movie. I think the effects still hold up very well. I think the story holds up, and like I said, I think this is like the best Indiana Jones movie since The Last Crusade, or whatever the last Indiana Jones movie was.
Okay.
Before this movie. The sets are fantastic. The characters are great. The acting's perfection. Score is incredible. So for me, this is like one of the perfect definitions of a action adventure story.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting a 5 out of 5 mummies for me.
Okay. All right. I had a feeling that was going to be a rating.
Oh yeah, I could watch this movie anytime and just be heavily invested in it.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, what's the Rotten Tomatoes score for this?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let me go back and look.
There isn't one.
I don't know how to find it. 7.1 on IMDb. It looks like.
Yeah, I saw that.
I have to actually Google it. 1 sec.
Yeah,
It usually just pops up.
yeah, it usually does. I am curious, just what fans initially think about this movie.
Is this the right mummy?
Yep. Damn, it is hindering on a Rotten Tomato meter of 63% and a popcorn meter of 75%.
Yeah, not as high as I thought it was going to be.
Definitely not as high as I thought it would be. That's incredible to me, in my opinion, because like you can go out and watch YouTube videos about this, breaking it down, and like there's like hour and a half long YouTube videos like about the breakdown of this movie and why it's so good.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna watch some fucking later.
I bet you will. All right, guys, let us know what you guys think of The Mummy. What do you guys want to see me make Brendan watch, even though I've already picked? I'm curious.
All right.
Curious if you guys know any movies that I've talked about that I really like that maybe he hasn't seen. But I think I've already picked anyway. I'm pretty sure. We've got a channel membership. Lowest tier is 99 cents. Support the channel.
Yeah, we also have a channel Discord where amazing people from the horror community are in there chatting up about horror movies daily.
Yes, thank you guys for watching.
And always remember,
Stay scary.